Hey, what is up YouTube? I am back with another video, and today I am going to be showing you how to make Fredy Fazzbear. So, if you want to make them, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need brown wool, black wool, oak planks, white wool, light gray wool, and blue wool. And once you have all those materials, pause the video if needed. Here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to start off your build by placing 8 brown wool on the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go on top of that by 1 row. So 1 solid row of brown wool. Then do a solid row of black wool. Then do 4 solid rows of brown wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do a solid row of black wool. Then do 3 solid rows of brown wool. So 1, 2, 3. Then do 1 solid row of black wool. And that is the end of your legs. So far, this is what you want to have. Pause the video if needed. Get all that down. And once you have that, what you want to do is come back up to the top here. And you want to do this little pattern. You want to do 2 black wool, 4 brown wool, 2 black wool. For the next row, do a solid row of brown wool. Then do a solid row of black wool. For the next row, do 1 brown wool, 6 oak planks, 1 brown wool. Do that for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Perfect. Then for the next row, you want to do 1 brown wool, 2 black wool, 2 oak planks, 2 black wool, 1 brown wool. For the next row, do 1 brown wool on either side. Fill the rest in with your black wool. For the final row, just do a solid row of brown wool, leaving you with something that should look like that. Once you have that, pause the video if needed. What you want to do is come over to the sides here, find this row right here, and come out by 4 with your brown wool on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one thing is, both of the arms are exactly the same, so you can start on either arm. I am going to start on the left here. So, to build up the arm, here's what you want to do. You want to place 2 solid rows of brown wool. Then do a solid row of black wool. Do 4 solid rows of brown wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Solid row of black wool. Then 3 solid rows of brown wool. So 1, 2, 3. Leaving you with something that should look like that. Once you have that, all you need to do is come over to the other side and do the same exact thing. So 2 solid rows of brown wool on top of that. Solid row of black, 4 solid rows of brown wool. If I can place the blocks here. 1 solid row of black wool, 3 solid rows of brown wool. Leaving you with something that should look a little bit like this. Pause the video if needed. Finish off the front here. And once you have that, it is time to move over onto the back. So for the back here, what you want to do is come over to the back here. Come back by 3 with your brown wool. So 1, 2, 3 on either side. 1, 2, 3. Fill that in. Like so. Then all you need to do is copy exactly what you have on the front, but no oak planks. So basically, you just copy all of this all the way up to the top of the legs here. the thing about Fredy Fazzbear is there is not much detail. So, he's a pretty cool and nice, easy skin. So, it helps a whole lot whenever it comes to that kind of stuff. So basically, you would copy all the way up to there like that, basically. From there, all you need to do is you just need to do 9 solid rows of brown wool, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 solid rows of brown wool. That's all you need to do. And, I mean, the back is simple. I mean, he's a nice, easy statue. So, that is what it wants to look like once it is 100%, once the back is mainly complete, except for the arms. And the arms are easy too, because all you have to do is just copy the front here. So, copy block for block on the back. That's all you have to do. Not much detail. From a hard statue posted to an easy statue posted. Which one are you guys gonna watch? You gonna watch the Angry Bird statue that's an hour long? Or Fredy Fazzbear? I mean, both are really cool statues in the end. So, yeah. And that is what the back looks like, 100% fully complete. Once you have that, all you need to do is come over to the sides, and it's color match. Like, it is literally color match. So basically, if you guys are new to my channel, what color match is you take the block on both sides, and you put that block in the middle. So if there's brown on either side, brown goes in the middle. There's black on either side, black goes in the middle. And you go and you continue that up all the way up to the top of your statue, because the arms and legs are the color matching game. I mean, this statue can get no easier than this. Like, there's enough detail that it looks cool. I will say that. So, and once you have that, this is what the side basically wants to look like. Like this. And whenever you reach the top here, come in by 3. So 1, 2, 3. If you want to leave this open, you can, but then there will be holes in your statue. So, once you've done the one side, all you need to do is come over to the other side and do the same exact thing. So, really simple statue here. So, yeah, I may be speeding through it, but there ain't much detail to be... There ain't much detail with the statue. I will tell you that much. So, no, stop placing a black wool. I want to place a brown wool. And that is what the other side should look like, 100% fully complete. Once you have that, it is time to move over onto the head. So for the head, here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to come up to the top here, and you're going to want to place 8 brown wool coming up off the top of the statue. Then, you want to come forward by 1 row and 2 rows. Then, for the next row, what you want to do is you want to do 1 white wool, 6 black wool, 1 white wool. For the next row, do 2 solid rows of brown wool. So 1, 2. For the next row, do 1 brown wool, 1 white wool, 1 blue wool, 2 brown wool, 1 blue wool, 1 white wool, 1 brown wool. For the next row, do 1 brown wool, 2 light gray, 2 brown wool, 2 light gray, 1 brown wool. For the next row, do 1 brown wool, 2 black wool, 2 brown wool, 2 black wool, 1 brown wool. And for the final row, just do a solid row of brown wool. Right now, that does not look like Fredy Fazzbear, but it will look like him in the end. So, once you have done the front, pause the video if needed. You want to come over to the back here, and what you want to do is come off the back of the statue by 2 solid rows with your brown wool. So, that's 1, and that is 2. Then, once you've done that, just create a brown cube. And then we will do the sides here. So, there is not much detail to the sides. So once you've created your brown little cube here, what you want to do is come over to either side. And, actually no. So, here's what you want to do. This right here, the back 2 rows actually want to be broken out because there is a little 4x4 cube on the back here that looks basically like that, of just black wool. So then you would complete that off on either side here, giving you a little tiny 4x4 square. Other than that, basically, once you have done that and changed that out, what you want to do is come over to the side here, and you want to do 1 black wool, 1 white wool, 2 black wool. Do the same exact thing on the other side. So 1 black wool, 1 white wool, 2 black wool. And once you've done that, all you need to do is just fill each individual side in with your brown wool here. So I am going to do that. And yeah. So, as you guys probably can see, there are plenty of statues off in the field of vision from the statue. If you see anybody that you recognize, comment down below. Because, I mean, you probably can see who's sitting right by me. Probably. I mean, you've seen him throughout the whole video. But, once you finish off your little cube, there is one last thing that makes this Fredy Fazzbear. And I mean, you guys probably can guess what that is. But, with that little note, let's make it. So, to make his little mouth, if you guys guessed it, you did a pretty good job. So to make his mouth, what you want to do is you want to come out by 1 row, an extra row, with your brown wool. You want to come up on above that row, and you want to skip 2, then place a white wool. Skip another 2, place a white wool, skip 2. Go up on top of that, and you want to do 1 brown wool, 6 oak planks, 1 brown wool. Then for the next row, do 1 brown wool, 2 oak planks, 2 black wool, 2 oak planks, 1 brown wool. Leaving you with this so far. Once you have completed the mouth here, what you want to do is you want to find this block right here, go over to the left by 1, place a block. Go up by 1, right by 1. Do the same exact thing on the other side. So, go right by 1, up by 1, left by 1. Leaving you with something that looks like that. And that is actually Fredy Fazzbear 100% fully complete. There's one little detail, if you want to add it, that I did add on the original statue. All I did was I expanded out his little bow tie here. And honestly, that is the statue 100% fully complete. Let me give you a little go around here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.